Hey everybody, and welcome back to Life on the Internet. Hope everyone's doing well, and Happy New Year to you, depending on when you see this video. Well, today is going to be a compilation of a lot of moving parts, so we're going to get started, and we will see what we create. What I'm going for is a potato bowl, some crispy potatoes with some popcorn chicken, queso, buffalo sauce, and some homemade ranch type concoction. Let's see what we come up with, and we're just having fun today. Great way to kick off the year. So we're gonna start with peeling our potatoes here. So we're making some crispy cubed potatoes in a skillet. We're gonna see how that works out today. This is just a test trial, and maybe in another video we can try something new, a different take on it. I'm going to try to make these potatoes as even as possible so they cook as even as possible. Alright, we're going to go ahead and parboil these potatoes. I'm going to put it on the stove, let it come to a rumbling boil. And we're going to sit there, let them parboil for about 4 to 7 minutes. And what we're trying to do here is just soften the potato enough, and which it's ready just to fry to get a crispy exterior and a pillowy interior. Next, we're going to prep our veggies for this dish. So we have some red bell pepper. If you're one of those people that think, hey, all bell peppers taste the same, you would be wrong, my friend. They do have their individual taste and profiles that lend valuable information to your recipe. We have some onion. I'm gonna go ahead and dice the onion as well. Alright, this is some scallion. We're going to use it for garnish and obviously some red taste. We're going to use the whites for the veggie mix right here. And we're going to keep the green part for garnish. We're going to cut this on the bias. We're going to chop up some Italian parsley, also for garnish and for our house-made ranch. Last but not least, chives. In this bowl, I have equal parts mayo, equal parts sour cream, and about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons, depending on how runny you want your ranch, you add it to the bowl. We're going to go ahead and add the chives. We're going to add our parsley, some dillweed, dry dillweed, some onion and garlic powder mix, some salt, some pepper, and a squeeze of lemon. And we mix. Next, we're going to whip up a quick spice mix for our potatoes, as well as our chicken. So this is onion and garlic mix. This is my go-to spice mix when it comes to a ready-to-go seasoning. We have some white pepper. Gonna add some oregano. Chili powder. Celery salt. Smoked paprika. For a little sweetness, and some lemon pepper seasoning. And we're just going to go ahead and shake her all up. Alright, now we're going to prep our chicken. I brined the chicken breast. So this is one chicken breast. I brined it for 24 hours in salt water marinade, which consisted of salt, water. I had some peppercorns and some thyme that you still see on the chicken, a bay leaf, and 2 cloves of crushed garlic. And I had put that on the stove, let it come to a rolling boil, cooled that mixture down, and put the chicken in there and let it rest in the refrigerator overnight. So this is the product we have here. It looks kind of off white, and that's what you really want to look for when you brine your chicken with the wet brine. Alright, potatoes are out drying on a sheet pan, so when it comes time to fry, they'll be ready and good to go. You're going to let them cool down. Back to the chicken. So what we're going to do here is put it through 3 stages of dredging. We're going to put some flour on the mix so the egg mixture sticks to it pretty nicely. And what we're going to do as well is add a little bit of our seasoning to that flour. We're going to mix. Going to set this to the side. Going to crack our egg. Beat the egg. This is kind of an unorthodox way of doing things, but I'm strapped for time. I'm just going to go ahead and put all that chicken into that egg mixture and work the egg mixture onto that chicken. Make sure everything is covered with egg and separated, no pockets of that flour. Okay, now we're going to add some flour to this bowl. About a cup of flour. You want a little extra flour. Seasoned with our season mix. And actually to that, I'm going to add a little cayenne pepper for some spice. That taste. You can go ahead and mix. Go ahead and drop these into the flour mix individually and throw flour, mix it around with one hand. There we go. Try not to get flour everywhere. Finished product. We're going to set this to the side, let the coating get more adhered to the chicken, and we'll be right back. I am going to open some corn, drain it, and let it dry for a little bit. All right, cut to next station. So what we are looking for is the blackening of these veggies. So we're just gonna add these to the pan. Gonna add some salt. So I would call these done and ready to go. It's looking good. Whoop. Smells delicioso. So since the pan is super ripping hot, we're gonna take that off the burner here and melt that butter. And at the same time, we're gonna add some Frank's Red Hot, some sriracha, and a good mix of Cholula sauce. Go ahead and do that. A little more Frank's for me. I like the vinegar taste. And we're gonna go ahead and mix that, keeping it off the stovetop. Don't want to brown the butter. We're just looking for melting and mixing of these hot sauces with the butter. All right, we're good to set this aside. She looking real spicy. A little bit of butter. Just gonna dust some flour. About a half a cup of milk. We're gonna wait till that warms up. While I'm mixing underneath this beautiful cheese board, I shredded up some sharp cheddar cheese, and right here, that's extra sharp provolone. I don't mess with that. It's a very stinky cheese, used in small doses. And right here, I cubed up some American cheese. And what that's going to do is going to help with the emulsification of the whole process of making this queso. Now it's time to add the cheese. So when you do this, you want to turn it on the very lowest setting. Right, first I'm going to be adding our provolone. Next, we're going to add our American cheese. We're going to add our sharp cheddar cheese. Add a little bit more salt, a little bit cracked pepper. Here we have some bacon. To the baking fat, we're going to add a little bit of oil, butter, and go ahead. And while these potatoes are cooking, I'm actually going to go ahead and start the chicken. Fresh out, we're going to go ahead and dust them. Alright guys, we are here. Little did you guys know, hopefully my editing's great enough, but this was a taxing meal. No, these are not burnt. Not burnt. Just wanted to take the time to thank you all for your support, I guess, ahead of time, because I have no views right now. And times like these, you know, you question why, you know, you're starting something or you're doing something. And times like these, I want to look back at these times and say it was worth it. Because people like you, future you, or you right now, whoever's watching, I thank you for your support and continuous appreciation for what I'm doing here as entertainment, and whatever else it means to you. So thank you, and I'm gonna go ahead and construct this KFC bowl. Thanks. All right, we are gonna start with potatoes. We're serving 2 tonight. We'll start with potatoes. Equal parts, not too much. Great, set that aside. We're gonna add some cheese sauce. Perfect. Add some bacon bits. Some corn, pepper mixture for our veggies. Add some ranch. Perfect. We're gonna add our buffalo chicken to the top. A hefty amount. Or not yet buffalo, but chicken, right? Popcorn chicken. Now we make it buffalo. A hefty amount. Perfect. A little more ranch. A little more cheese sauce. Some scallions. Some parsley. And some more bacon on top. And now we taste.